Welcome to this Glades Branch course guide, which hosts week 5 of the TGC Tours Challenge Circuit events. Off the back tees, this is a course that favours players who are good off the tee, with most holes featuring hazards that narrow the landing area. It also heavily favours a specific shot shape, but more on that later. Off the mid and front tees, this is a course that you can get out with many greens featuring backstops to make approaches easier. The first is a very typical hole for this course. It's a long par 4 where hitting the driver will give you a significant advantage, but features a fairway that slopes left to right, pushing the ball towards the fairway bunker. Aim up the left to allow for this to set up a simple wedge to the green. The default green speed is medium fast, so be a little careful on downhill putts as they can get away from you. The second hole is where we start to see how this course favours a left to right shaped shot off the tee, something that very much favours my game. A drive up the left with a touch of left to right will take the well placed fairway bunker out of play. Depending on the wind, this will leave a 3-wood or hybrid off a slope that will throw the ball hard to the right. Allowing too much for this is not a bad play, as anything up the left will feed into the green, leaving a simple 2-putt birdie. The green is about 18 feet above us, which will take 6 yards off your approach. The bunker on the right is not a great miss due to the ridge on that side of the green. It certainly doesn't eliminate it up and down, but it's no gimme for sure. Very easy to run through the green on this hole, so club down to set up a short shot to the green. Off the front tees, the green will be tantalisingly in range, but don't be fooled. The trees in front of the green will catch any aggressive shots and leave you a very tough recovery. This hole on the 5th features sharp drop-offs behind and to the right of the green, which leave a tough recovery, so play to leave the ball level or a little short of the pin. 16 feet of elevation will take 5 to 6 yards off your approach. The front pin position has a good backstop that will bring the ball back to the pin to leave a very makeable birdie opportunity. A left to right drive off the tee, starting on the left side of the fairway, takes the trouble down the right completely out of play. Missing the green long and right is a big mistake, leaving a tough recovery. Not an easy green to make the birdie, unless you hit it stiff though. A fairly straightforward par 3 depending on the pin position. The green is 17 feet below, so take about 6 yards off your approach shot. The green does feature multiple levels. Leaving an uphill putt will give you the best chance for a birdie. A left to right drive off the tee, starting on the left side of the fairway, takes the trouble down the right out of play and leaves a short shot to the green. A slight elevation will take 2 to 3 yards off your approach, which needs to land on the right side of the ridge across the green. A left to right drive off the tee, starting on the left side of the fairway, takes the trouble down the right out of play and leaves just a long iron to this par 5. Any approaches right will feed onto the green. Several ridges across this green make this a 2-putt birdie hole. The 9th fairway slopes right to left, so hit a left to right shot to the right half of the fairway to ensure that the ball stays on the short grass. The green slopes back to front, so get the ball all the way to the pin. Any off target shots will leave a very tough putt due to hard slopes on the green. Unless the wind is hard into your face, you drive over the corner on this par 4 to set up a simple wedge to the green. The green slopes back to front, so play for the pin. This hole is simple. You just need to miss the bunkers. If the wind is mainly across the fairway, then aiming at the bunkers and letting the wind take the ball away from them is an option. But keeping with the majority of the holes, I like a left to right shot off the left edge, using the wind on this drive to help. The green is elevated, which will take about 6 to 8 yards off your approach. Going long is not a great option because the green is running away from you strongly, making it a tough chip shot to get close. The right side of the green is the play to set up an easy 2-putt birdie. Take 3 yards off your shot to this par 3 to allow for the elevation. When the pin is on the front, the backstop will bring the ball back to the hole for a simple birdie. A long par 4 which makes laying up short of the bunker on the left not ideal. A left to right shot off the bunker will leave a mid-iron to the green. The green slopes back to front, so hit for the pin. Nice backstops will help feed the ball back if you do overshoot, but blasting the ball way past will leave a very tricky downhill putt. Even off the back tees, reaching for the big dog is the play on this hole. Unless the wind is strongly into your face, you will clear the bunker on the left. Aim up the left side to take the danger on the right out of play. Another green that slopes back to front, letting you be aggressive. A number of ridges across the green make distance control key though. One of the easier driving holes on the course as long as you are hitting the ball straight down the middle. Slopes feed the ball onto the green, making this an easy birdie chance. Going right is a no on this par 5, but the trees on the left push you in that direction. This is the only hole on the course where moving the ball left to right is absolutely necessary. The fairway slopes left to right, so anything straying middle or right of centre is to be avoided. From the sloping lie, aim well left and move the ball left to right into the green. The green is out of reach off the back tees, except when the wind is strongly behind, but shorter rights is a good miss. Tough ridges on the green, so take your time on the chip shot and putt. This is a long par 3 which feeds in from the left. Be happy with a 3 and hope for the 2. Yes, you guessed it, a left to right shot off the left side of the fairway is the play here to take the bunkers out of play. Even a miss hit like this drive will leave you only a mid-iron to the green, which is elevated, needing about 6 yards extra. The challenge to the green are the 3 ridges. With the pin mid-right, you can feed the ball in left to right and use the ridge to get the ball close. Lots of break on the green though, so not an easy birdie hole. With this strategy, I shot 12 under par, which would have left me tied second in CCA after one round.